Welcome everybody to my first official podcast. We're learning how to do these things. And I'm just checking all my settings, alright. And I've also got Info Guy 101 with me on this first official podcast.
Hello.
Thank you for saying it.
Okay.
This
Why are
might
you
be...
worried I was gonna be muted or something?
No. It might be this awkward first time, but we'll get through it. It's the first podcast ever. We're trying things out here. So today we've got a couple of topics that we're going to talk about. We're going to try and keep it not too short, but not too long today. But starting with some of the main things that's been coming up in gaming news that we've all been noticing is game delays. And we have how many debates about this stuff now? We debate about everything, don't we? Info Guy?
Yeah, there's been a billion delays. It's pretty much the year's delays now, pretty much.
And we literally sit with each other and chat about all these things. So why not have a podcast about it and chat with all of you as well? You're all welcome to chat with us. But we're gonna start off with The Last of Us Part 2 being one of the main game delays. The main ones coming up last, but The Last of Us 2 was one of the main ones. And that was supposed to come out next month, and it's only coming out now in May. How do we feel about that?
Fine. I'm fine with it. That's cool. Not too bad. How are you feeling about it?
I'm also okay with it, but I don't know how other people feel about it. I'm okay with it.
The main reason I think it got delayed was there was I think a preview event where a bunch of journalists went to,
Oh, yes. I remember
and
that.
everyone was very nice about it, but a few of them said "Oh, there's these little things and this little thing here and that and there and that," and then I think they maybe spooked the developers a little bit, and they said, "Okay, more polish, more polish."
We have to always polish it, always polish it. Hey,
Yes.
and Kakihara is here joining us. Welcome, Kakihara.
Hello, Kakihara.
Joining the chat. We were just talking about The Last of Us, the first game delay that we were chatting about of 2020 and how we feel about it, and how everybody. I'm sure you can also just join in and let us know how you feel about it. I remember when, just going back to what you said now, Info Guy 101,
Mm.
where they all went to go check the game out. Obviously, something happened, and they just weren't happy
Yeah,
with it.
I think there's a little bit, and then think I polish from this because it was when it was supposed to come in Feb, right? And
Yes,
then
the 21st
yeah,
of Feb, so next month.
yeah, so they were like, "Okay, we don't have enough time to polish. We need to do something."
It's not a major delay. I mean, it's Feb, March, April, May. It's 3 months. It's not that bad.
Yeah, could be.
It could have been
Uh,
longer. It could have been
yeah,
longer. I mean, Cyberpunk's longer, isn't it? Wait, April, May. Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. We're jumping the gun. Okay, we're jumping the gun. But other than that, it was The Last of Us Part 2, Final
mhm,
Fantasy Remake. That's another big one.
yes,
The delay is not so bad. It's less than a month. It was supposed to come out on the 3rd of March, coming out on the
yeah,
10th of April. So
mm.
that's not too bad. I mean, I don't know what else they need to tweak in that game. They've been working on it since when?
Uh, yeah, like a million years.
Like, when did they announce it? I can't remember. I just remember you showing me the game when the Easy Allies were still like game trailer guys and they were freaked out.
Geez, that is. If you want to get technical, the first time there was proper hints of it was in the PS3 days. When they did a tech demo for it, and then people were like, "Oh, they're gonna do a remake. They're gonna do a remake," and then no, they're not doing a remake. That was just properly a tech demo. But it had hype even before then, so people went crazy for that. And then I think there was another event where I can't remember if it was Tokyo Game Show where they showed a not a remaster, but like a port of the original Final Fantasy VII coming to PS4, like the original.
Yeah.
And and I think one of the Square Enix execs comes to the stage and he says, "Please be excited." Like, what we wanted, Final Fantasy VII. But yeah, people went crazy. I think it was, I want to say 2015. I want to say. Maybe I'm wrong.
2015?
I want to say 2015.
You want to
Maybe
say,
I'm wrong.
okay.
Yeah.
And Kakihara just said it would have taken away from Dreams too, so that now has time to sell. Wait, when is... I didn't even think about that, Kakihara. Dreams. I forgot about Dreams.
You forgot about your dreams.
I
Oh,
didn't
that's good.
remember Dreams. I forgot about Dreams. There's Dreams coming out. It is coming out, right? This
Yeah,
year.
it's coming
It
out.
is coming
I
out
think
this...
it's coming out this year. I don't think they can delay it anymore, really.
So, Dreams. Forgot about that, Kakihara. Thank you
I
for
think it's
reminding
coming
us.
out 14th February. It's like pretty soon.
Oh, it's coming out. Dreams. There we go, Kakihara. Got Dreams 14th of Feb. Yes.
Yeah.
You're both
Kakira's
right.
on the ball.
Yes, Kakihara knows. He knows everything. So, yeah, so maybe, but I mean, they've got something coming out, I suppose, for now, Sony.
Yeah.
Because that's an exclusive, right? Or what? Is Dreams an exclusive?
Yes, definitely
it?
exclusives
Okay.
made by Media Molecule, so definitely exclusive. The thing is, like Media Molecule's been working on it for so long. I don't know if Sony's like, okay, it doesn't have to make its money back, or it's like, you guys work on this so long, you need to make the money back.
And that, like, so the main that we just said now with Final Fantasy VII Remake, I don't know if people are upset about it. I'm not. It was just a bit of a shock. I wasn't expecting them to be a delay, but it's not that bad. It's not a long delay. It's not a long delay. And
not the end of the world.
and if we
Bit of push.
the other thing that happened with delays, and I keep on saying their name wrong. Is it Ubisoft or Ubisoft? I keep on saying, is it Ubisoft?
I think the American way is to say Ubisoft, and I think the French way is to say Ubisoft.
I say Ubisoft.
I think.
Or Ubisoft.
Either
Ubisoft,
way is
whatever.
fine, I think.
But so they also had their problems. So
Yeah.
basically, because of Ghost Recon, Breakpoint,
Yeah.
and Division 2 underperforming, they are holding back on big titles, I think, that people were looking forward to, and we don't know, because Watchdog Legion, for one, was supposed to come out on the 6th of March, and that's been moved till April 2020, maybe between April 2020 and March 31st, 2021, in that fiscal year. So that's a problem. People are looking forward to Skull and Bones, even though we didn't get a date. We were expecting it. And Rainbow Six Quarantine also, Gods and Monsters also. It's like a lot of games that now, just because of the performance, the really bad performance for Ghost Recon Breakpoint, which did look pretty bad.
Yeah, it was pretty much like after Division 2 and you have Ghost Recon, they look very samey, and like, what's the difference between them? Oh yeah, well, Kakihara says, to me the delays are just to pad out the year for the PS5. Yeah, it's kind of true. It's kind of true, because last year wasn't a bad year last year, but this year they kind of need to stretch out whatever they have, because at one point we had like every game coming out in April, didn't we? Like, it was like,
Yeah.
you had to buy, like, everything was coming out in April, and then there was going to be nothing for like 6 months till the end of the year, or whatever the initial release games for the PS5 and the next Xbox are going to be.
So that, I mean, he makes a good point there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine.
But it's also like, publishers, like, why did everyone want to release everything in April? Like, what was the special about April?
I don't know. I don't know why the competition there was.
Like me personally, as a game publisher, I would not want to be in the same month as Cyberpunk.
Exactly.
Huge hype.
Everyone, it's like it was all like very close to Cyberpunk, but now I just want to jump the gun here, but because we're getting to Cyberpunk. Thank you. It's Lemon Punch for the host. Sorry, do a little shout out for It's Lemon Punch. Thank you for the host. It's Lemon Punch. I appreciate it. But moving, like, from Ubisoft, because we don't know what's going to happen with them.
But like, everything moved for Ubisoft. Like, they literally took their entire lineup and
it's
into the future.
But it's so many though. It's the problem with Ubisoft is they had so many games. So many,
Yeah.
and so many of them are now delayed. Which I understand. I do understand from their point of view, but seriously, like, they just, yeah. I kind of feel bad for them because it's Ubisoft and they did kind of well for a while. They were in everybody's good graces, and now it's just like
Yeah, I
after.
mean, like Ubisoft has up and downs, but they generally listen and eventually like they fix their issues. Usually,
What
usually.
were, hey, Itchels, sorry, just to say, hey, Itchels, how you doing? Join us in our little debate. Hey, Maddie, how you doing? Thank you for popping in. It's Lemon Punch. I appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Even if you're just popping in, popping out again. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hi, Maddie.
Yeah, we're just having our first little podcast. We're just getting into it and we're discussing a few things. First of all, was all the delays that's happening this year. And also, wait, Kakihara said your Avengers release date has moved near Cyberpunk, which is we're getting to Cyberpunk. We're getting there.
Yeah.
So yeah, Marvel Avengers, 15 May 2020, moved to the 4th of September.
Yeah, that's still. It's like they moved to get away from Cyberpunk, and then Cyberpunk's like, no, you don't get to get away. It's like we're also going September.
It's just if I was there, I wouldn't want to be in the same month as Cyberpunk because that's really just oi. I think they
Yeah,
wouldn't.
look, they got enough space. Like, what's the date difference between Marvel and Cyberpunk?
It's a
It's like 2 weeks almost, like 4th of September, 2/17. Yeah,
okay.
it's fine.
Yes,
It's fine.
yes. It's Lemon Punch Avengers was delayed
Yeah, it was
from the
supposed to come
15th.
out.
Yeah, from the 15th of May, and now it's coming out on the 4th of September.
Yep,
So Avengers
did not
was
know.
delayed. Yes.
I'm glad we could let you know. That
Yeah.
lovely news.
It Charles depends. What's the debate? Just general stuff. We're just general stuff. Just and no, I don't have a command for Discord, Charles. Not yet. Not yet. We'll get there one day. It's just slowly. We're just edging slowly into this. We're just gradually doing this. Yes, it's Lemon Punch. Boo! It's but there's been a lot of delays. But that's also. I don't know if you can constitute this as a really big one. It's Marvel Avengers. I mean, yeah, we'll see.
That's gonna be okay.
Okay.
Regardless of
Here we go.
what you think of Marvel Avengers, that's gonna make bank, like huge bank, like just on the name itself. Like it could be like an average game, it'll still make money. It's gonna be determined if it's gonna make all the money or some of the money, depending on how good it is.
But have
That'll
you?
be the difference.
But I know you saw the second trailer of the gameplay.
The second trailer actually improved my opinion on it way better than the first trailer. The first trailer is like, wow, this seems generic, and I don't like the costumes and acting's a little, and it was like I was nitpicking, but like your first like impressions, you gotta wow me a little bit. It was like a little too scant in like the gameplay as well. Like when they finally started showing the gameplay and whatnot, and it made it better. I felt better watching it because like hearing like journalist impression like, the gameplay is similar to this, and like you throw Thor's hammer, like you throw Kratos's axe. Is like,
Yeah, but that was
okay,
okay. But we got to see it. We got to see it. It was cool. We got to see it. But that's the only cool thing that I think out of that whole trailer that I saw of the gameplay was Thor throwing his hammer. But that's about it. I didn't think anything else was really like, wow. It wasn't for me. It wasn't like, I don't know. Maybe they mess around with it a little bit more. Maybe they take into consideration what people have been saying about how the characters look. I don't know. I don't think they would make a major change on how the characters look, but
no, but like I mean, like Captain America's like outfit looked like he was wearing a police riot outfit. Like it looks so bad.
wait a year. And Maddie says Cyberpunk has come a really long way after 5 years. Wait, where did they announce Cyberpunk? I'm also bad.
Oh, Cyberpunk's like, that's like I want to say 2012 when the first trailer came out. Let me just check quick.
So that's an understatement, Maddie. And Maddie of Discord spamming until we get. You will get it eventually, you guys. I promise you'll get it eventually. And Kakihara Thunder was saying it was a surprise how good it was when he played it at EGX. still think it's gonna review terribly though. Kakihara.
You never know.
I
It's
didn't.
surprise. Like it's got like what 2-3 studios working on it.
I remember Kakihara. I do remember Thunder Phoenix saying that. So maybe I don't know. It's up to everybody's interpretation. It's just
Okay, the title reveal trailer for Cyberpunk 2077, sorry, was 19th October 2012.
and it's
That's how long the hype train's been going.
damn. Maddie just also put there also Cyberpunk trailer. So that it's been going on for very long.
Yeah.
I agree with Info Guy 101. It should be decent and fun then. They will make a bank based on the brand name. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, like Avengers pretty much prints money, basically, unless they mess it up somehow badly, which I don't think they can. They'd have to make like mess up after mess up after mess up to get it to be bad.
And thank you, It Charles, for saying nice shirt. You can barely see it, but I know you're trailing me, so it's fine. So yeah, so that's Marvel Avengers. We'll just have to wait and see. And as I sip from my Captain
But are you excited for Marvel Avengers or not really? It's
America mug, I don't know. I was excited, but then I saw what they look like, and now I'm just.
I mean, it depends how the game is structured. Like if it's like a semi-nice linear style where you can explore the areas and you can do nice story missions that get you sort of involved and you can do it with friends. That's cool.
I'll have to wait and see and watch somebody play it for a bit, because you know me, I'm very story driven, and if the story is weak, and then you still got characters that don't look right because you're so used to what was in the movies, and I know I can't compare the two because it's two different things. They can't look like, you know, the Tony Stark we know and the Thor we know and everything. Like, I understand that.
They're trying to do their own interpretation of it, I guess. But it's hard to do because like you're using the title from the movies, basically Marvel's Avengers, and like that is the brand now. So when you want to see Black Widow, you want to see Scarlett Johansson. When you want to see Iron Man, you want to see Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, or something that looks similar. Now we're getting, wait for it, everyone. We're getting Nolan North and Troy Baker yet again. Thank you, Tia and Toasty. And Maddie wants to know. Maddie's guessing. Info Guy is in an adjacent room, looking. I say nothing.
Maybe I'm far away. Maybe I'm in a different continent. You never know.
He could be anywhere.
I could live just on the internet. I could just be like an AI, just responding automatically.
Big Brother is always watching, people. I've told you this multiple times. Listen to me. Just listen to me when I say this. It's true. It is very true. But moving on, something that I picked up with and something that hasn't been mentioned a lot, and I think a lot of people have forgotten about, is Dying Light 2. So, no, it was hyped. I mean, a lot of people enjoyed that game.
Was it hyped?
It was. People enjoyed it. People were excited when they heard there was going to be a second Dying Light, and then it's just been delay after delay after delay. Now it's just, I mean, it was supposed to come out in the second quarter of this year, and now it's just moved to be announced indefinitely. We don't even know. So we don't even know if it's going to come out this year.
Yeah.
And
I think from what I could tell, like it was very, very ambitious what they wanted to do, and they maybe kind of bit off more than they can chew, and like the gameplay stuff they want to do. See, people even think it's Dead Island 2. You see there, Kakihara. You see there.
I say nothing. I'm backing off.
They don't even click that it's Dying Light because it's so similar. It is super similar. Like what happened to Dead Island 2? Is that even still being made? That's like dropped off the map as well.
I don't think they're making it.
Who's making it?
Kakihara, are they making Dead Island 2? Or no? Is that just no? Is that not happening? I remember in a stream somebody mentioned in chat that they were so upset because they weren't making it anymore, that it was cancelled or something. So I don't
remember the trailer with the dude running and like he slowly turns into a zombie and like he's you can tell he's a kind of a douche, and he slowly like runs, and like people behind him are turning into zombies and all that nonsense going on. I remember that. I was like, okay,
Wait,
at
wait.
least the game in a different tone compared to the first.
Did you
first game.
play it? Wait, did you play it?
No, I never played it. I was like sort of interested in maybe getting it, like after the very, very, very first Dead Island trailer, which was super dramatic. Like it had
Oh, with the
the
little girl. Was that the one with the little
falling
girl?
out the window, and like the parents trying to stop the zombies from coming into the room. Very, very dramatic. And the actual game is not like that at all. It's like very like not goofy, but like B movie esque kind of.
Well, I'm just checking it out. Wait, Maddie, my AI assistant for Batch's project was kind of dumb. Your AI works very well. Thank you, Maddie. And it's Kakihara says they were, but it's been a while since I heard about it, and the trailer was weird. Kakihara thinks the trailer was weird. For Dead Island, was it Dead Island? And then also Indra, welcome Indra. It's a podcast. It's my first podcast with Info Guy 101. This is different. We're just testing out different waters here. That's what's going on here. We're debating, chatting, what have you. We are just doing it. You're more than welcome to chip in and say what you want to say about what we're talking about. We were just talking about Dying Light 2 and how it's been delayed for so long. We're just actually going over...
And how people think it's actually Dead Island 2.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how much people care about the game. You see, it proved my point.
But we're talking about that. We're just talking about all the delays. It's Lemon Punch says, that was a fun trailer. The jogger. Yes, the jogger. Okay, I actually remember the jogger. I remember the jogger in that trailer. The OG Girl trailer was sad. Yes. It was sad. I thought it was sad.
No, it was like, that was like a legit, like, oh, that made me interested, like, kind of trailer. Like, wow, this is going to be heavy kind of game. And then like, when it actually came out, I was like,
I know.
This is like a B-movie.
I'm sure you showed me. I'm sure you showed me that trailer, and I was like, what am I watching here? Like, why is it so sad? It's pretty sad. And wait, and Kakihara says, and then the real game turned up, and it was, who do you voodoo boo? And Maddie planning for world domination. No, I'm not planning for world domination. We're just chatting here. We're just doing something else other than just playing games. We're talking about games. Everybody, just so you know, this is what we do. We chat
Maddie,
with each other.
I don't know how to tell you this about Last of Us 2.
Yep. We covered that. We did cover that, Maddie.
That was literally the first one we talked about. Yes, it is being delayed, and it's May 29th.
It's not coming out next month, Maddie. Last of Us 2. It's not. It's coming out 29th of May. So technically, when we had our bets, I'm just saying this to all of you. When we had our bets, when The Last of Us 2 was coming out, or part 2, I said May, and so did Thunder Phoenix, and the majority of you said Feb. Technically, I was right. Even though it was delayed, I was right, and so was Thunder Phoenix. I'm just putting it out there. That's it, end of story, that's all. Not saying anything else. I'm not even going into it. And then wait, what does 11 Punch say? And then the game came out, and we were like, glad I never played it. So a lot of people, okay, so that I'm just assuming you're talking, it's Lemon Punch about Dead Island 2. So a lot of people like Dying Light, unless you're talking about Dying Light as well. And it trolls LaFemmeN and her brother and grilled chicken. Yes, we love grilled chicken. It trolls. we love grilled chicken. But I just this is the last point I just want to say about Dying Light 2. This game has been in talks for so long. Then last year, they had that 26-minute gameplay trailer. Last year, August. Why show that? Get people hyped, and now it's indefinitely. They don't know when it's going to be released. It's just.
Well, I mean, like they probably thought it was coming out, and they were like, "Oh, we can get it to work by that time." It was like, just a little polish here, a little tweak there, a little
thing here, little thing there.
And then like, oh wait, this doesn't work. Oh my god, it's all on fire. We have to start indefinitely.
It's just don't. That I will say this, and I think a lot of you guys can agree. When they keep on announcing stuff way too early, rather announce it. I know they want hype, but come on.
I mean, like my hype level can only be sustained really for like a year and a half until like I want the game. Like
Yeah.
a year at most. Most games I feel should have like a year at most of hype. But now
Wait,
we get like two,
wait,
3 years and
except
hype.
for, no, but tell me if I'm wrong, Mr. Info Guy 101.
Yeah, I
Am
could
I
totally be
wrong
wrong.
if we move on to the next game, which is Cyberpunk 2077?
Yeah,
You
that's
were
different.
willing to, but
That's
why?
different.
Why is it
Okay,
people
I'll
in
explain
chat,
why it's different.
in
I'll
chat,
explain why
tell
it's
me why
different.
Cyberpunk is
You know
also.
why it's different? Because when they announced that, they still had The Witcher 3 coming out. So they was like, okay, don't worry, we're working on this, but play this along. And like that game wasn't half bad. I mean, like it's not game of the decade or anything, but like, yeah, what?
Is that the only reason why?
Yeah, and then like, okay, they're gonna work on it. And they went undercover. It was like, we're working on this game, and they didn't say anything for like what, 4 or 5 years. Then all of a sudden they tease it. No. That Twitter thing came on like the beginning of what was it, 2018? I think.
Was it
20,
2018?
I think it was the beginning of 2018. It was like beep or boop or one of those.
Beep or boop?
One of those.
One of those. One of those.
And then I was like, ooh, they're gonna start showing.
But it's
And
another.
that's fine.
It's
But like
another
I
big
was
delay.
expecting the game to be coming out like last year, but I guess they need more time, and then now they need even more time. So it's fine. It's not the end of the world. But yeah.
But
Like
look,
everyone's got their little exceptions. I'm not trying to justify it. I'm just telling you what my exception is. But I prefer games that have like a hype of maybe 1 year at the most. But every one of us have our exceptions to our rules.
but Cyberpunk's different. And look at
Yes.
Maddie. Maddie's just agreeing with you.
Yeah. Well, he's got good taste. He's got good taste.
And it's Lemon
They've
Punch.
got good
Thank
taste.
you. Thank you again. If you're still here, thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. Sorry about that. Sorry. Wait, and then Kakihara also said it's moved to PS5 and Xbox X. What they really mean. Wait, what is that now? Wait. Blah, 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 blah. What's moved? Dying.
Cyberpunk.
Wait, or Dying Light 2?
Dying Light. Dying Light 2. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe Kakihara. Maybe. If it is Dying Light that you're talking about, Dying Light 2. It could be. It could very well be. And Indra says, I'm going to bet the week prior to its release. But we don't even know what the... I don't think Dying Light 2 will do that. If they do that, that will be fantastic for the people that have been waiting for it, but I don't think they will. Yes, Kakihara says Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2.
Yeah.
And thank you again, it's Lemon Punch.
Maybe it's only technically possible on the next gen console. Then, like, we could push it out on the current gen, but it'll only come out on like a PS4 Pro and Xbox One X. Oh my gosh, the Xbox has the worst naming stuff.
Xbox Series X.
It's like, just keep it simple. Just say next gen Xbox or something that rolls of the tongue. Because like I'm gonna mess it up like a million times. I'm gonna say Xbox One X3 blue, purple, orange, something.
Yellow.
Series Y.
Green.
Something.
They really need to come up with better names. I'm sorry, Xbox console owners. I don't know how you guys keep up. A lot of children are going to be getting the wrong Xbox at Christmas. I'm just saying. A lot of them. They're going to have to show like specific pictures of what they want for Christmas. Because parents are not going to know the difference.
Yeah.
What? Maddie, Outlast 3. Is there really an Outlast 3? I have not heard of an Outlast 3 yet. Don't even. Why is everyone obsessed with me playing Outlast? Oh my goodness.
Maybe they just like your reactions to being hooked.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Let's just keep on talking about Cyberpunk.
Imagine how good the graphics would be in Outlast 3.
Nope.
You get proper scares.
There's only so many times you can do the same thing over and over again with a game. That you literally can't protect
this time
yourself.
will be next gen Outlast.
Yeah, but I can't protect...
That's a total reason to justify playing it again.
That's the one game I will... It's just so rough because you can't protect yourself. It's literally you and a video camera. And hiding. Yes. Even in Amnesia, you can throw stuff. I don't know if it hurts them, but you can still throw stuff. But regardless, we just go back to Cyberpunk. So, yes, Cyberpunk has been delayed as well. for a number of months and is only coming out in September. So
Yeah, it's like understandable. Like I heard there were rumors recently about they can't quite get it out yet because the original Xbox that came out in like 2013 with the PS4 was like kind of holding everything back, and they couldn't push it out, and they can't get it quite running, so they need the extra few months to get it working. But then, like a day or two later, like Cory Barlog, who developed the new God of War, was like, "Guys, it's fine. Every game goes through that process when things need to be optimized and made to work. It's part of the process. Sometimes you figure it out earlier, sometimes you figure it out later, but it's part of the process." So I'm
but
pretty sure
they CD Projekt Red look like a bunch of perfectionists anyway. Even when they released that gameplay trailer, the first one, how
yeah.
many minutes was it? Like 46, 47 minutes, and they made sure that everybody understood that that was not the final product, and they kept on reassuring everyone this is not the final product.
Yeah, which is good. You have to do that
No, I
nowadays because
know.
if you even hint like, oh, this is how it's going to look at release, and it doesn't look like that, then you get like the puddle thing from Spider-Man, where like the water puddles don't look the same as in the trailer. This is blasphemy.
I can't believe that was a thing. Also, welcome MeshX. Welcome to the chat. And also Kakihara says Assassin's Creed says hi. I've been copied pasted for years. Yes, okay. But Outlast is different. If you don't want to go back to you can't copy and paste Outlast all the time. It's just, what more can they do?
That could be
Seriously.
scary.
No, not scary-er. Not scary-er. And Maddie, I will check out that link. I will check it out. If I check it out now, you guys are going to hear loud blasting music if I check it out now.
Mesha is a good reason you rush game like Fallout 76. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
not have any of those. Jeez. The game is still having issues, and it got released early last year.
Not even that, like not even just the game, but everything in general with Fallout 76.
Yeah.
Everything with Fallout 76 was bad. It's just the merch, everything.
What was that latest little glitch where like a person could hack into the game and like they literally just had to walk and look at you and they could take all your stuff, like literally everything you've earned, like just take it away from you looking at you. It's crazy.
And also, thank you, welcome, Thunder Phoenix is in the house. Hey, Thunder Phoenix, we're trying something out different here. I'm sure you're noticing things look a bit weird. You can join us in a little chat, debate, whatever you want to call it. Wait, oh, here we go. It's already Thunder Phoenix. Hey, hang on. Fallout 76 was game with me. Yeah. You choking. No, he's choking. He's choking.
Maybe in an alternative universe, maybe.
He's so choking. I know he's choking. Thunder Phoenix, I swear, if you're not choking, I'm going to be like, what? Thunder Phoenix. But
I mean, it could have been if Bethesda had, like, put effort into making it, maybe.
They put a little, just that much, just a little bit.
Like,
no, it was wrong on so many levels. It was just a mess.
Like Fallout 76 felt like a cash grab, like a bad cash grab. It was not even like trying to like put lipstick on a pig to make it look like reasonable. It was like, no, we just want your money here. Play this game.
Just take our money. Just take our money. Don't worry, the game's gonna be awesome, amazing. Just take it. That's where
I remember the hype they got generated for, because they were like pushing it like it's like an actual Fallout game, and like they had that stream and everything where they slowly like put things on the screen and everything, and like, ooh, it's gonna be so cool. Ooh, it's gonna be so cool.
I remember at E3 they hyped it up so much. I remember that now. I actually do remember that.
Yeah,
I really do.
Well, I remember the Bethesda's conference last year was that crazy dude going, woo, woo.
Oh yes, I don't know if any of you guys remember that in chat. Like, I don't know if any of you remember watching that at E3, but there was that one dude that was just like, he was the hype man for Bethesda. Oh my goodness, it was sad. It was cringy and it was sad. It was just redonkulous. And Thunder Phoenix is saying marketing, correct. High price, membership, correct. Where are the faults? Where are the faults? You're just like milking, a community of all their money and just taking them for fools. Like, why do you do that?
For gameplay elements as well. Like, You need more storage space? Yeah, you can buy it. You want to repair your items? Yeah, you can buy it. We're making it convenient for you, even though we didn't actually make the game so you could make it like that. But yeah, here we go.
And what else? Maddie, Fortnite won me so many awards, just so you know. I'm saying nothing. Maddie, I'm not playing Fortnite. You know I'm not. You try and get me to play Fortnite as well. It's not happening. I'll only do it for charity. It's the only time I'll do it.
Wow.
It's the only time I'll do it. It's for charity. It's the only time I'll do it. And it's the only time Fortnite will be on this channel. And Thunder's playing it next stream. I heard Kakihara's trolling Thunder Phoenix with the Fortnite again, giving us such a hard time with the Fortnite. And then Mesh X also said, I won't fall for Bethesda's traps anymore. Microtransactions, exactly. And it trolls wrong on so many levels equals the rise of Skywalker. Wait, but there's... Wait. I haven't seen it.
I'm waiting.
No, I haven't seen it. No spoilers. It trolls. I'll just... Info Guy 101 seen it. Thunder Phoenix has seen it, but I don't know if anybody else in chat has seen it. But,
yeah, I won't spoil.
But but you just went, oh. So what does that mean?
That means my opinion so you can decide whatever you want. But now
with it
if
trolls,
I say any more, I might reveal things, and I do not wish to reveal things. But stop talking about it.
Oh gosh, okay, I won't. Hold on. No more Rise of the Skywalker, but that was just it just made me think.
Okay.
And Maddie, okay, what is target for charity stream? Challenge me. Oh my goodness, we'll find one somewhere. I'm not playing Fortnite for anything else but charity. I'm not even doing it. And then also, but talking about Cyberpunk and everything like that, there's...
Yeah, but we've decided we're fine with it. We're okay with it. It's not the end of the world.
It's delays.
Slightly disappointing if you took leave for it, but not the end of the world.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Fine. It's okay. We don't mind. We want polished
But I will
games.
remind you that The Witcher 3 got delayed 2 times, so we've only done one for Cyberpunk. not to
what, hype up The Witcher?
No, not hype up The Witcher, not to premeditate what might happen next. I'm just saying. Never know.
Just playing favoritism, but it's fine. It's okay. Yeah. You're a fan. It's fine. There's many fans of it. Mm-hmm. I mean, even yesterday, Thunder Phoenix's stream, he had the bouncer poll, who was going to get into the club. Was it Geralt or was it Kratos? And guess who won?
Geralt.
Of course. He won. So that's what happened. So.
Oh, I feel Geralt's a bit more fun in a crowd.
But it was close. It was close. It was at 50-50, but then more people had to vote.
Kratos would just be grumpy most of the time.
I don't think he would be grumpy.
He would stand in the corner and just look grimacingly at everyone.
And okay, but then what would
be here?
What would Geralt do? What would Geralt do in a club? Would he dance?
He might dance. He's danced in game. I'm sure he danced in game.
Okay.
With the what's that DLC? The one DLC with Shani. I'm sure he danced at that wedding. I'm sure. Cool.
I'll pretend like I know because I have not played any of the Witcher games. Nobody come at me for that. One day it will happen. Just not right now. This year sometime. And also, oh goodness, look at chat. Kakihara, I will not be streaming Fallout 76 ever. That's from Thunder Phoenix. Well, I'm not streaming your Game of the Year, Thunder Phoenix. And Geralt cheated, apparently. Kakihara said yesterday in the poll with Thunder Phoenix's stream. And no, I'm gonna allow LaFemmeN the honor. Thank you, Thunder Phoenix. And just notice both of your accents are quite different. No, they're not. They should be the same.
Alright. It's just that mine is more masculine and hers is more feminine.
You better end that right, feminine. You better say
Your voice is not as deep as mine.
You know, my voice is not deep as his voice. Obviously, because I'm a girl. I'm a girl. Geralt is fun at parties. Oh, gosh.
Unless we grew up in a different part of wherever. I don't know. I don't think we did.
No, we didn't. Okay. We didn't. I think we would remember.
We were separated at birth.
No, we were not. We weren't separated at... People don't listen to me. We weren't separated at birth. It just sounds different because you're hearing a South African male right now and not a female. But we're going totally off topic. We need to talk about...
Well, we've established we're fine with Cyberpunk being delayed. That's the end of the story there.
Yeah, you're fine with it. I'm sure
I'm okay with it.
I'm sure people are okay with it. Okay. I mean, I'm fine. If it's a polished game, cool, whatever. But they still should not announce games so early. That's all I'm just saying. I'm just saying that that's my
No,
last
I would
bit.
agree with you. I would say a year to 6 months should be the release time, but you get those games that keep keep getting pushed back forever and ever.
They should learn from Capcom. Just
Oh.
say, Capcom are the MVPs when
Oh,
releasing
yeah, they have been
games.
on a roll lately. They just announce, bam, 6 months later, the game is here.
Exactly. But now
That's how it should be done.
talking about rolling and rocking and rolling. Okay.
Hmm.
What do you think is going to happen next month with the PS5? Do we think it's going to be announced?
I would rate so.
Do we think anybody and everybody in chat, do we think the PS5 is going to be announced next month? And when do you guys think is going to be announced next month?
And
when do you think?
Middle to end of February, maybe. Depends. When the invite, because as soon as the invites go out to journalists, they're going to be popping that on Twitter and Instagram. Look, guys, look what we got. All fancy pants, journalists would do.
Thunder Phoenix.
I'm not slightly jealous.
You're not slightly jealous. Okay. I don't hear any hint of jealousy in your voice. I don't.
Yeah, but it'll probably be very similar to PlayStation meeting. They'll put out a little trailer like they did for the PlayStation meeting, little fancy graphics that's less than a minute long, and get you ooh, something's happened, and people are gonna get really hot because
the logo, the logo.
Yeah. People went crazy. That logo got more likes on Twitter than the freaking picture of the actual Xbox Series X on Twitter posted by Phil Spencer. That's crazy. A logo got more likes than the actual box of the competition. That's crazy.
It's kind of sad for Xbox.
Yeah, they'll come back. They'll come out swinging next gen. They got the Tower of Power.
They'll come out swinging. They'll definitely come out swinging. And Maddie says, yes, probably next month they will announce, but not pricing and probably not even specs. But Maddie, do you think they will show what it would look like? Just to show it? Do we think they're going to show it? Also, InfoGuy101, do you think they're going to show it, or do you think they're going to show the controller? Are we going to see what it looks like?
They'll show the console. The thing is now with them not appearing at E3 that I do not know when they're going to show the price off and maybe the controller, because they saved that stuff for E3 last time around.
And since they're not going to be at E3, they have confirmed that they will not be going to E3 again this year, people.
Yeah.
So remember that. But
fun times.
I would prefer if they would show us the controller and the console. I just want to see what the console looks like. Pricing, I would also like to know, but like Maddie said, I don't know. I don't know if they will show it. If they will announce the price.
It depends what's in the box, what kind of specs. They've shown some of the specs so far. We know it's going to have Ryzen CPU, probably, maybe 13 Ryzen, maybe not. Can get lucky maybe, and a Navi GPU, maybe big Navi in it, and the SSDs and basic and all that. But we'll see. Some of the specs have been shown, some. They still need to show that hardware accelerated ray tracing, whatever that's going to be. But we'll see. We shall see.
And Maddie says no, they won't. So you don't think, Maddie, that they're going to show any console, at all? Nothing. You don't think they're going to show a console or a controller at all? Because that's what I'm anticipating. I want to see that. I just want to see it. Oh wait, Thunder Phoenix also says, because of the amount of NDAs I've signed, I'm staying silent on PS5. Oh, come on, Thunder Phoenix, you can't do that to us. Come on, dude. Come on.
We'll find out eventually, one way or the other. One way or the other.
And Thunder Phoenix is just leaving us hanging. You can't say nothing. Okay, well,
Maddie is probably right about the price, though. I rate it's going to be a bit more than the last gen.
that's a lot
Yeah, I know that's a lot.
in rands. That's a lot in rands. That's
So many.
so many zeros.
Yeah.
Just add extra zeros onto that $500 or $600. Good things come to those who wait. So Thunder Phoenix. Okay, so me and InfoGo 101, we think they're going to announce it. What, mid or end of Feb? Somewhere around there? Somewhere in Feb, we think. I mean, I just can't wait that long. I just want to know. I just want to see. I just want to know if it looks better than the Xbox Series X.
Well, I mean, like, the Xbox Series X is like basically like a sort of mini PC stand sort of thing. It kind of like Xbox
looks
has kind of
cool.
gone full circle. Like, it doesn't look bad. I just like
I
hear a
think
lot
it
of people
looks cool.
complaining. No, I don't think it looks bad. I just hear a lot of people complain like, where am I gonna put that in my entertainment center? I don't think it will fit.
But it looks like a thing that you can put, not like art, but it looks like, like a cool monolith thing. It looks cool.
Yeah.
I never thought I would say
I can see the
that.
advertising now. Xbox Series X. It looks
looks
cool.
like
It looks cool, but it's not art.
I swear, if that's actually what they're going to use, if that's their slogan, and I actually believe that they would use something like that because it is Xbox, but I never thought I would say about anything to do with Xbox that I thought that their console actually kind of looks cool. It looks like it would fit in with the furniture and stuff. I don't know. I just want the PS5 console to kind of look awesome. Yes, okay.
We'll see. Like, I don't know, like, what was, in your opinion, your honest opinion, out of all the PlayStations that have come out now, which has been the nicest looking one?
PS4.
PS4.
Yes. I nearly said PS2 because I was just thinking about it, but PS4.
Yeah, I would. Like, I'm very thingy between the original PS3, not that junky slimmed down version they eventually went to, but the original like 60 gig.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Did you really like it?
Beefy, like it had power.
No, I like the PS4. Definitely the PS4. PS2 is close, but the PS4. And also, wait, Maddie says, I can understand so much cool stuff about new phones. I have to keep quiet. Oh, so Maddie works with phones and everything like that, so Maddie knows when new phones are coming out, so Maddie understands.
I want to know about Samsung leaks or Apple phones? No?
Maddie will not say.
Huawei allowed to sell in any country yet, or what?
Maddie's not allowed to say. Maddie signed an NDA as well.
Oh, okay.
All these companies.
It's like everyone else in the room knows, but us.
But us, we don't. We know nothing. Jon Snow, we know nothing. Kakihara says it's not hard to look better than a monolith. Let's be honest, it's not that bad, Kakihara.
Yeah, you can't beat a brick, basically.
It's not I would never think that I would stand up for Xbox. It doesn't look like a prick. It just. Anyway, let's just hope the PS5 looks somewhat cooler.
I'm fairly confident the PS5 will look at least good. It won't be bad.
And then Thunder Phoenix also says, so Sony are doing the event in New York, which it's a month away. It's in a month. So are you trying to tell us something, Thunder Phoenix? And someone leaked info that showed that they hired a private stage for the end of Feb. So ... I'm gonna say PS5 announcement will be end of Feb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that's where all the rumors were pointing. Like, also all the foreshadowing from the previous PS4 announcements. Like, that's probably most likely. They're not going to be at E3, so they're going to get it out early in the year.
And then Mesh X says, my first console was a PS2. That was like one of the best. Still, to this day, I think the PS2 console is the best console, right? It's
selling console worldwide ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Mesh X, I mean, you had I mean, that was the best possible first console you could get. Anybody in chat, take us on with that. We've got the stats. We know how much they sold. You can't argue with figures and sales. I'm just saying. Just saying, right
Yeah,
there.
but it's gonna be a long time to any console, if any console beats the PS2. That sold, I think it was like 150 something. That's crazy.
150 like million or billion?
100 million, 150
A
million.
million console. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
like the PS4 now just beat the PS1, I think, which is like over 109 or 7 million, one of those. So yeah, it's got a long way to go. I don't think the PS4 is going to have a long enough life cycle to qualify. So
And Maddie's just saying PS4 was really good looking. I will say Switch. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've never actually seen a Switch console like in front of me, like physically, or held a controller. So, I mean, I can't really say, Maddie, but you're pulling your tongue out, so I'm just guessing that you're making a joke about the Switch. But the PS4, I think, is good looking. I think with the light and everything, it looks cool. It does look cool. And Kakihara,
futuristic.
It's futuristic. I like it. And Kakihara says, is that where they are going to show the porting all games to PC in New York? Wait, I don't know. Kakihara, we're both are waiting for the reveal price. We're all waiting for the reveal price. We'll see. I'm sure, like, it should be between 500, 600 dollars. If it's less than that, I'll be very surprised. And then also, wait, Maddie says Apple's releasing a 5 gig phone this year. I'm slipping it by.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that a skip too.
And
Like Apple hasn't done anything really amazing. Wow, if I'm honest, like the biggest revelation in phones right now is that they fold. Amazing.
Or they can fold. Like the Motorola.
Yeah, but people are gonna get that because of nostalgia. It's not gonna be because this makes my life so much better with this folding phone.
It is kind of cool though that it can fold.
Yeah, it is
anyway.
cool. I'll admit it's cool. I'm just saying it's not like, wow, this is so much better than my current phone.
And then also wait. Kakihara is coming for me. We trusted you, LaFemmeN, now standing up for Xbox. Tisk. I'm just saying it looks cool. I thought it looked cool. I was expecting it to be like really grotesque. Because I don't like the way their consoles look. Because they usually look really big and bulky. But this one kind of looks kind of cool. It does. I'm not going to buy it. And she pauses when she says that. But if someone donates it to me, I'm not going to refuse it. I'm just saying. And Mesh X says
we all have a price.
Yeah, we all have a price.
We all have a price.
And Mesh X says, and the first 2 games I had was Tekken 5 and Gran Turismo. Tekken is a classic, definitely Tekken. And that was back in 2001, the good old days when games were legit, when you didn't have to worry about patches or anything. Although if you got a broken game, that was it.
Yeah,
that was it. And wait, Thunderfitty says we will get just the console shown with specs. We won't get a price until around E3. Do you think they'll have a state of play then around E3?
Yeah, they'll do like Nintendo does their Nintendo Directs. They'll do a state of play and like, hey everybody, here's the price.
This is how. And then the internet, and then also thank for the stats of the console sold. I'll check that out as well. And MeshX, I moved to PC in 2005 to 2006. Been a PC gamer since then. I will always be PC.
But what if the Xbox 1000 is a PC? Ooh.
What about that, MeshX? What if? But then what about the PlayStation?
I don't know. I don't want to think that far in the future what like a PS100 would be. Jeez, that's crazy. That's like
I don't even think it would.
Centuries away at the rate they're going.
I don't think it would even get to like 10, even though they have trademarked PlayStation 10. They have trademarked it all the way up to 10, but I can't imagine what they could possibly look like.
Ooh, do you think they'll go to Roman numerals when they get to 10? So it'll be PlayStation X.
That was actually a rumor about the Xbox, because they say Series X. So they're saying that it could be a Roman numeral. I don't know. We'll just have to see. And Meshix, I don't like exclusive games. I do. I do, Mesh. I kind of do.
Oh, but wait, PlayStation exclusive maybe pitching up on PC. Would you play it then, Mesh?
Yeah,
Okay.
Mesh. Would you play
Would you?
if some exclusive games on consoles? Because I see you say only for consoles. This is their way of people buying. They can't buying the consoles, but sometimes people just buy. I mean, we PS1, the PS2, we've had all the PlayStations, and that was way before there was exclusives. I think. Was there always exclusives? Educate me. Was there always exclusives?
It was I think for Nintendo they had Mario, but that was like in the 80s.
Yeah, but that's
And they only had
Mario.
it, and you could only get it on the Nintendo console.
Is my
So I guess consoles have always had their own exclusives.
I'm just
Basically, just to get people in.
and the stream is freezing. Yay, the stream.
Ooh. Ooh,
I don't
okay.
know. I can't see it. I'm just checking. It's doing big spikes.
Ooh,
As long as
are we back? Are we back? Or
I
we're not
don't.
back?
I don't know. We could be back. Just a
Yeah, tell us.
suggestion. You could use all the space on screen to show any stuff if you want. I know we're just testing it out, Maddie. I was thinking about that, but it's hard to have everything ready to come up on the screen. But we'll see. I'll try and incorporate it next time, just to make it work. Just to see, because we go from one thing, we talk about one thing to the next thing to the next thing to the next thing, and sometimes it doesn't follow what we have on the agenda for the day. But it will change. Gradually it will change. This is just the first one, but I'll look into it. I'll check. And then when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, I didn't play it even though I love that series so much. But wait. So Mesh X, aren't you you wouldn't even buy a console just to play it? Or isn't Kingdom Hearts on PC? I don't know.
Ooh, neither do I.
Kingdom Hearts ever been on PC? Because it's only coming to Xbox this year, isn't it? People hyped up about that. Exclusives are the ones which drive console sales, otherwise I would build a good PC. I know, but exclusives, it's not so, I mean, Xbox they rarely have exclusives. Just saying. Not because I'm a PlayStation fan or whatever, but they don't. If you compare Xbox exclusives to PlayStation exclusives, it's which one has more? But maybe PlayStation won't have that many exclusives with the next gen. I say that now and watch. Every second game is an exclusive. Watch. I say that now and every second game is an exclusive. Which will be sucky. But I understand what you mean by exclusives. And the consoles. Maybe they fall away. I mean, they're doing cross-play now. I mean, at least they're doing that. That's something. They're starting to venture into deeper waters here. Maybe it won't be a thing of the future. I just watch people play exclusive games. There's nothing wrong with that. So Kingdom Hearts is not on PC.
Not that I know, but I heard there was a reveal by Xbox accidentally that it might be coming to PC, maybe? I don't know if that's true though.
Then Mesh, would you play it? Mesh X, would you play Kingdom Hearts if it came to PC? I mean, I'm assuming you'll say of course. If it came to PC. And then Maddie says so that I can use for work also now. I am just stuck with slim notebooks. Oh yes, could you on the PC? It just depends on the person, I suppose, what you prefer playing games on as well. It's what you prefer. I mean, Info Guy 101, you've played PC and console.
Yeah. I favor none. I'm for all games from every console or PC that they can come from. I do not mind or care.
Do not mind or do not care. And Mesh X says yes, would play Kingdom Hearts if it came to PC. I hope it does one day. It's coming to Xbox, so why not? And I think Sony should release exclusives to PC just like they allowed Detroit Become Human. Maybe they will. You never know. They have to always outdo Xbox. They always have to outdo Xbox. Because, wait, but you can play Xbox games on PC, right?
Yes, most of them nowadays. I think they've gone into the thing where they can release like everything. Just it comes automatically to PC and Xbox. Like they even redid the Master Chief Collection recently, just to have it on PC.
And there goes my background. My background looks weird. It just changed by itself because it's cool like that. I don't know what changed. It just randomly changed by itself, but it's fine. It's cool. Still looks cool. And then,
Okay.
guys, also, just so we're talking about all these different consoles and everything, do we think E3 is still relevant in chat? And Info Guy 101, do you think it's still relevant?
Yeah, like it's slowly becoming irrelevant if it keeps going at the pace it's going.
Why? Because Sony is now not coming this year again.
Uh, yeah, that, and I think the ESA who runs E3 is like they're not quite sure what to do with it because it's supposed to be a trade show and now they've opened it to the public and like, do we make it for the fans? Do we make it for people in the industry? What do we do? What do we do? And like instead of like, okay, let's focus and pick what we want to do, they're like, let's get more celebrities and stuff for the show. It's like that's not the point of E3. Like either like, okay, we'll have a few little announcements here, fans can watch on YouTube and whatnot for the conference at the beginning, and the rest of E3 is trade show, or like make it open completely for the fans to come try out games and whatnot, make it a huge fan event, like I think it should be, and like just go crazy with it. But I don't think the ESA has quite clicked what they have, and they might be losing their chance to actually make E3 still relevant. Because like if they literally only have Microsoft still as one of the big three still attending, if Microsoft also like, we'll do our own stuff, then E3 is going to become less relevant, and you're going to start seeing like Gamescom becoming the next big thing where maybe people have conferences around there, or you'll see one of the PAXs becoming bigger, or maybe no, not Tokyo Game Show, but it'll maybe just be more spread out during the year, because it's actually not a good thing having everything come out in the middle of the year, because like a lot of developers like, oh, we gotta have something for E3, we gotta have something for E3, and it's like it pushes too much pressure on them, even if they're like in the middle of developing something and they don't have time to do it really.
And just saying what you like, you just reminded me of watching. Guys, I've watched this. I don't know if any of you have watched it, but it's on YouTube. It's called I think it was Raising Kratos, where Cory Barlog has like a whole long documentary, and in there's a segment where they showed off that E3 2016 demo that they did, and just for those, I think it was like 15 minutes, it took them a year to do that instead of working on the game. So they do spend a lot of time showing off these demos, or just showing gameplay, or anything. They take so much time away from actually working on the game physically. At the end of it, Cory Barlog was like, that was great. Everybody enjoyed it. They liked it. Now we have to start on the real game. I mean, it does put a lot of pressure on them, the developers and everybody, to get cracking on it. Because now everybody's like, oh my gosh, this looks amazing. And now it's like, oh wait, but we still have to do the game. So you work all that time on that one like 15-minute segment for a year, and then you get that. You have to start working on a game, and it puts pressure, way too much pressure on them. But do yourselves a favor and do watch that. That Raising Kratos is a really good like documentary on YouTube, just to give you an idea of what it's like. And chat says, nope, E3 hasn't been relevant for a while. Kakiara says, and E3 will be relevant as long as cool game announcements happen. That's from Maddie. And Kakiara says that E3 to do announcements now, though. Wait, they don't need E3 to do announcements. Which, yeah, some of them don't, because there's State of Play, there's Nintendo's thingy that they do, Nintendo Direct that they do, but that's at E3. EA doesn't even go. Not that we want EA to be at E3, but
EA is like had worse and worse and worse like conferences as the years go by, and like last year they didn't even try. I was like, we're here, here's things.
And then MeshX also says E3 is always the best to credit developers from the games we loved, so it is always relevant. So to connect gamers to developers. But are they doing that though, MeshX? Or are they verging on that point of using, like Info Guy 101 said, using celebrities now? Because some of it's cringy when they bring out celebrities. And it's just like, is this what E3 is about? Or shouldn't it just be about the games? Because that's what it's supposed to be about.
Has been like Keanu Reeves, and I don't think you can repeat that like every year. That was like a one-time thing.
You can bring out Keanu Reeves only once.
No, you can bring him out more than once, but I think because that's a combination of him being in Cyberpunk and being at E3 at the same time. It wasn't just like, oh, it's Keanu Reeves on stage. It was that combined with him being on stage that made that so much like epic, and also the way you said you're breathtaking sort of thing.
But that was not part of it though. That wasn't part of the script. You're breathtaking.
Yeah, but you can't make stuff like that. That was just Keanu being Keanu.
Keanu being Keanu. And then also Betty says, yeah, they do release trailers and generate some buzz around E3. If anyone has worked in development, they do know the crunch we go through sometimes for some events and expos, as a full product is not ready. And then MeshX also says it's to bring nostalgia feeling from movies when they put it into games. It is, MeshX. I mean, if I compare how E3 was last year compared to like E3 not even that long ago, to 2016. Last year was just like, It wasn't much. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, did you see that? It wasn't like how do they always say? It's always like the Christmas of games or something like that. It's when everybody comes together and we see all these new games and we freak out, and it's just like all over the internet for like a full week, and then it just dies down again. But I don't know. It's not. Last year felt different for me, I think. I don't know if it was the same for you guys, but it felt different to me.
It lost a little bit of it because it's not. Because it's like prize boxes facing off each other. They're gonna show what they got, and like they're gonna like do their stuff. Like, oh, you got a big announcement. I got a bigger announcement. And so on and so forth.
Yeah, that was cool.
Got the best conference. Like that's always a thing. But now last year's like Sony's like, yeah, we're too cool. We don't need to.
Yeah, is it Sony's fault? Is it Sony's fault because
I think last year was maybe Sony didn't have much to say, so they were like, okay, what we're gonna spend like millions just to say we have the same games that we had last year. So
but they have so much to say. But this year they have so much to say.
I know. So that's how strong an indication is that they really feel like that E3 is not gelling with what they want to do. That is how bad it is. Like, it's a launcher for console, and they do not want to be at E3. That is like super bad.
And even with Xbox last year, it was their moment to outshine, and they just, it was okay, but it wasn't like they just had Keanu. That was it, right? They had Keanu. It was that. And wait, MeshX, like the Fast and Furious, to be generic. I mean, not all people are the same. I know. It's. Maybe this year will be different. Maybe Microsoft will blow it out of the park. They'll just like
if they got really good next gen stuff to show off, they more most likely own E3. Like they've got like no competition. Like it's Nintendo and them.
Yeah, because it's Microsoft definitely confirmed. Phil Spencer said so, but Ubisoft, what are they going to show? All their games are delayed. Nintendo will do their usual Nintendo Direct. Bethesda, we have no idea. Does anybody want to watch Bethesda? Anybody in chat, do any of you want to see what Bethesda is going to show? And do we want to watch them? It's just, it was bad last year. I don't know how it's going to be this year. And what games do they have?
I wouldn't mind seeing the Woo guy again.
The Woo guy in the crowd. I mean, it's just, and then obviously EA, nobody cares that much about EA, sorry EA, because that's also cringy to watch them. But
Mm.
I mean, and also, will they be showing more Cyberpunk? Do you think they're going to be showing more Cyberpunk? Because I don't think they should.
Nah, Cyberpunk is like last year you had your last big who like you can't top Keanu Reeves coming on stage and making a meme for the internet to remember for years to come. You can't beat that. I would rather just stay away and like continue riding that wave.
But do
Just
you
like
think
okay,
it's going to... Do you think if they try and...
put
It's going
another trailer. Like if I'm honest, last year when that CGI trailer came on, I was like it didn't excite me. It was like it's a CGI trailer. I wanted to see gameplay. It was okay. It was nice story touches and it had Keanu at the end. Like that was good. But like when the initial like trailer came, I was like, oh, it's a CGI game, a CGI trailer. It's like,
so you say no. It shouldn't. It really shouldn't. Like,
no,
they
no,
really
no.
shouldn't show...
They've, oh, the tank is empty for E3 juice for Cyberpunk. Like they need to just focus
Stop.
on the game, get it out, like do all their launch stuff when it's like a month out or so, and like do all the things they need to. Just they don't need to say anything more at E3. It's got enough hype. It does. I think it would be detrimental for them to have it there at E3.
Yeah, because
If I'm honest.
we've seen so much of Cyberpunk already. Do we want to see more? I think it would just ruin the whole
Yeah,
feeling of being excited for Cyberpunk, especially with
yeah,
the delay now. And
yeah.
then Maddie says, I still think Xbox Series X will be more powerful than PS5. Interesting, Maddie. Interesting there. And Mesh X says, speaking Keanu Reeves, have you heard about Matrix 4? I know it's out of the topics, but why not? Do we want a Matrix 4? I don't even know what happened in the last
Yeah,
Matrix.
they could do a Matrix 4. They couldn't have to change the story like quite a bit. Well, we'll see. Like I don't. They could do a Matrix 4, sort of.
They could. Do we want
Yeah.
it? Mesh X.
I'm more interested to see a trailer for it than maybe seeing it. But yeah, maybe the trailer's good. You
Yeah,
know.
but you could get a fan-made trailer if you really wanted to.
But can you get a fan-made trailer with Keanu Reeves in it?
I mean, people have done it. They can do it. I've seen a lot of fan-made trailers out there.
Mm.
I really, really have. Quite a few, actually. So, Mesh X, you really want. But isn't, what are those movies that he's in right now?
He's like in everything
Wick.
right now.
John Wick. Isn't John Wick good enough for you, Mesh X? Is John Wick not just good enough for you? Mesh X 2021. Is it really? Wait. Keanu Reeves apparently filming in Bay Area extras needed. Matrix 4.
Do you have to bring your own glasses?
There's
Like, and
a...
sunglasses.
Wait, there's a link. I'm trying to find sunglasses. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you. Enjoy the football. Enjoy it. It's halftime. Catch us in halftime. I don't know if we'll be at halftime, but thank you so much, Maddie. Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't know if we want another... I don't know now. No, oh gosh. Mesh, why did you put this link here? Now I have to check this out. We'll see. We'll see if there's another Matrix movie. Oh
Could
gosh. Why? But why?
be.
And
You could.
I also, guys, I was going to do a poll, but since there's not like too many people, the poll's going to, I don't know how the poll's going to come out. I was going to ask you guys if you could choose between getting an Xbox Series X console or if you could get the lower end version, which right now is being called Lockout and more than likely will be cheaper, but it's rumored. We don't know. Would you get the Xbox Series X console or would you get Lockout if you had the option? But remember, it's the low end. Lockout is low end. So which one would you get? I would do a poll, but I mean, see, there's not too many people here, so there's no point. But just let me know.
I would just get a PC.
You just get a PC. Check, you just agreeing with Mesh X, you just get a PC.
I mean, like, it'll probably be better. I mean, like, out of all the specs they've been throwing around, like, it looks like Xbox will have the better specs out of the PS5. But the thing is, we haven't seen everything for the PS5, so it can't spit too soon to say, but looks likely. So, yeah.
I don't know. Like you said, PC. Just choose a PC.
I mean, like, as a long-time console gamer and one who has played on PC usually, like, PC's like fiddling a little bit to make it work, but on some games, especially like older games, but it usually runs way better on a PC than on a console.
And there we
But
go.
but a console is like really super convenient, and it's got those exclusives.
And there we
Like,
see
it's
Mesh X PC is better. How did
no,
I
I mean,
know?
like, you can't deny it. Like, specs and just frame rate, resolution, like, it's always going to be better. But like, consoles is like for your everyman, so like everyone can get into gaming, and we should be inclusive and happy that other people get into gaming, so on and so forth.
Really?
Yes,
Should we? Or
yes, yes. We should be happy that everyone gets to play games, even those people on their phones who play games.
no,
We
don't
can
even.
still
No,
make fun of
no,
them
no.
behind their backs, but we should be.
People that play games on no on the. Are you being for real right now?
We should be happy for them. They have a bit of joy in their life. They're getting a completely inferior experience, but they're having fun.
But it's. Do people even enjoy games on their phones? Why?
Well, the amount of people who pay money for it seems to indicate that they do.
But I don't understand why you would pay so much money for a game that you play on your phone. It's just.
Well, most of them are free. That's why.
And then wait, there,
With
Kaki
the
Horror says specs don't matter. I only care about the games. People on mobile playing the new Kingdom Hearts. Really? Seriously?
Wasn't that announced that there was like a Kingdom Hearts game coming from mobile, but it's different somehow? I can't remember. I need to check on that.
But yeah, no, you know what? I'm actually gonna try. I'm just gonna put you. I'm gonna. Which console would you purchase if you had the choice? Would it be the Xbox Series X or the rumored Lockhart, which is the more cheaper version, rumored cheaper version?
I'm sure most people are going to go for the more beefier Xbox.
You don't know. Some people. I mean, well, PlayStation's not having that, right? They don't gonna have.
Yeah, they're just going to have PS5 when it
That's
comes
it.
out, and then like three or 4 years later, PS5 Pro. That'll be it.
Mesh X says, well, some games require spec requirements to be playable, so it matters.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter as if it will still run on a console. Well, that's a console. Neither am I buying a new Xbox. Like, you don't have to vote then. Maybe I should have made that neither. I should have made it neither.
You've introduced controversy into the chat. I hope you're happy.
It's not my fault.
Who
Games
asked
of
the question?
Builder.
You did.
I can't help it. I highly doubt anybody's gonna vote, but it's fine. It's cool. It's awesome. Games are built around the console specs, but it's different in PC. And Mesh X with these PC. Mesh X, we understand you love the PC. You always love the PC. But now I'm just waiting for the poll to end. But you guys, seriously, I don't know if I'm looking forward to E3. Are you looking forward to E3 Info Guy 1-1? Are you?
Yeah, I'm still looking forward to it. It'll be a show. Either way, it'll be a hot mess or it'll be fun to watch. One of the two.
You make me choke on my water. It's gonna be a hot mess. Either or. But yeah, guys in chat, I mean, like, are you looking forward to E3? I mean, I'll stay up for it. I did last year, but don't know if I'm gonna cover anything this year. I covered all of the stuff last year, and it just was like, and I only got hyped up for a few things. Oh, we got the poll. Okay, so the poll ended. Which would you purchase? And 2 people said Xbox Series X. Nobody said Lockhart. Guess you were right.
Everyone's gonna want the more beefier console.
So I guess you were right. So there we go. Xbox Series X wins. Just wanted to know. That's all. I just wanted to know. And Meshek says, I'm a guy cares not only about games but also graphics. Most people do. I was having this conversation with Info Guy 101 yesterday. I remember I was telling you, like, for me, it's not only when the graphics are really, really bad. Like, really bad. But I don't, like, focus on every single thing that's happening. Like frame rates and stuff like that. I'll notice it, but it won't. I'm more of a story-driven person if I'm enjoying the game. I mean, graphics is just a bonus, but I don't know. For you, info guy? I mean...
I like the graphics, I like the frame rate, I like the resolution. I like pretty games, but I can see like simpler side-scroller games. I can see how they are nice to play, and some of them are really nice to look at. Like what's that, Ori and the Blind Forest? I want to say
Ori and the Wisp or something like that. Ori and
yes, that game looks super pretty.
That looks really, really pretty. But I mean, we don't have an Xbox, so it's not gonna happen. Sorry to burst your bubble.
We'll be on PC maybe.
You're hoping. And then Kakihara says, nope, I don't need to see Ubisoft dances again. Or people being paid to shout. The woohoo guy. Oh, goodness. And Mesh says, E3 will always be relevant for me because I care about to the developers also. They need the credit and have to have the exposure. Fair enough. I think that's fair enough. They just need to work on it. They need to get back to their roots of how it all started, because they're focusing.
It's got to get away from like the whole influencer, celebrity nonsense stuff, and just like focus like gamers, developers, games. Easy. Because that's all you have to do.
Yeah, that's what we want to see. We just want to see games. We want to see games, trailers, and obviously people that actually are able to go to E3 and test out the games. That's what they want to do. But we don't want to see guys walking onto stages that won championships and stuff like that, and they try and talk to each other and go off at each other and stuff. It's just like, no. It's fine if you bring on a celeb like Keanu Reeves every now and again, but not all the time. You don't want to see that all the time, I suppose. And it looks like it's starting to go in that direction, and it shouldn't. It should just be about the games that we're all excited to see, I suppose. Well, that's how I'm ending it there. You got any extra input, Info Guy 101?
Nah.
Is that everything?
That is everything, I think.
I mean, we weren't even supposed to, we were just trying to keep it down to like 30 minutes to an hour, and we've gone like an hour, 25 minutes. This is what happens. Fortnite tournament, no. Mesh X, no. Well, we kind of watched that last year. We did watch that, right?
Yeah. Who was it? Booker who won?
Booger. Booger won it. Yeah, Booger won it. Yeah.
Booker.
No,
okay.
Booger won it.
Okay, Booger won it.
We watched the final. We only watched the final, people. We only watched the final. Kakihara, we only watched the final. Didn't watch the full thing. We just watched the final. But you know, that's our first podcast. I think we're going to end it there. Otherwise, we could talk for hours and hours and hours. Thank you guys so much for dropping by. We just want to test it out, just see what happens. Something different for me to do as well. Oh, wait, and Mesh X also just said now, I did too, LOL. You also watched the final. Just watch the final. Just the final. Don't say we didn't watch anything else. Info Guy 101. Just the final.
Yeah.
That's all we watched. I swear it. But thank you guys so much. First podcast. Thanks for chatting to us and keeping us up to date also with things that we also didn't maybe know. And just enjoying it. Yes, Kakihara. Just the final. Yes, it was just the final. I swear it. Cross my heart and hope to die. We only watched the final. I'll never watch a whole series. Come on. How do you know me? Come on. But yes, thank you guys so much again for coming through. I appreciate it. Thank you to Kakihara, to Mesh X, to, oh gosh, everybody that came through. It Trolls, to Maddie, who else came through? Thunder Phoenix. Spending your Saturday nights just chilling with us and just chatting with us. You didn't have to. I appreciate it. To It's Lemon Punch as well, and Indra, thank you for coming through. And to T and Toasty as well. I appreciate all of you. And we'll try and work on it. Info Guy, do you want to say cheers, bye, to chat?
I will say goodbye, good evening, have fun. And that is all.
But that thank you guys so much. Bye everybody. I appreciate it, and we're gonna try and work on these podcasts, see how it goes. I will be on Twitter and I'll ask you guys if I should add anything or remove anything or whatever you guys want to see. And we'll just try and keep on working on it till it gets flawless. We'll try and get it flawless, but it is the first one. But thank you again. Enjoy your Saturday wherever you are. And we'll catch you guys on the next podcast. We'll try and make it every Saturday if we can. And that's me, LaFemmeN and Info Guy 101. We're signing off for Saturday night. Bye.
Bye.